Pauls Pakalnins has another calisthenics secret for us, and we should truly create a category just for these calisthenics secret videos because there are so many of them and every single one of them tells the same thing. But to be honest, in this case, I'm really curious what Pauls will tell us because as we all know very well, the whole Laizans crew, Dima, Pauls Pakalnins, Pauls Emelianov, Ignus, if he's called that way, Lakers, which is already forgotten. Pauls Pakalnins, after training for 5-6 years probably, he basically overrun everybody in that group except of Laizans for sure. For example, Pauls Emelianov is still struggling with his front lever. Pauls Pakalnins is already like one-arm front lever almost, archer front lever pull-ups, full planche push-ups, dead multis if we can call it that way. He's basically overpowered and it's a little bit suspicious. Maybe some steroids? I'm kidding. This guy is basically made for calisthenics skills, especially. Maybe the thing in which he still lacks is the dynamic part of freestyle, Dynamics you can't really cheat, but levers, you can cheat those if you don't have legs, for example. Now everybody will start to cut their legs. The speed of progress depends on what your body looks like, your proportions, and all the stuff we talked about in my previous videos. Anyways, now let's get into the video. Pauls apparently created a new channel called CaliBoost. Maybe this video will finally help me to learn my front lever, but anyways, I'm not training for skills anymore, so why am I watching these videos?
Today, I'm gonna review
another one why everybody puts subtitles into their videos when we all can understand you. I know that engagement, average view duration, but this word is so messed up, man.
the secret framework top-level athletes use to unlock any calisthenics skill. Whether it be a static element or a strength dynamic movement, this formula is designed specifically
right, that's too much overreading.
to help you break down your goals into the manageable progressive steps. If you're stuck in a plateau, this video might be exactly what you need.
Yeah, let's go.
By the way, I painstakingly gathered this information
I hear this word for the first time. Anyways, let's continue.
Over the last 6 or so years of training, and I'm gonna be giving it all away here for free. So if you could leave a like on the video and subscribe.
That's a little bit suspicious. Like, why would you do that? Why would you give away all your information that you've gathered through your hard work throughout your 6 years of journey of working out for free? Bad businessman. We'll see.
That would be greatly appreciated. And now, with that out of the way, let's get into the video.
Okay, show us. Section 1, the framework.
So, what exactly is the secret formula? Before I get into that, I want to tell you a little story.
These typical YouTube tactics, man, tell us already.
So, back when I started the calisthenics, about 3 or 6...
As I told you guys, man, this guy could already stir the planche somehow in 2019 after a year and something to it of working out. Meanwhile, after a year of working out, accomplished 3 pull-ups.
Into skill training, I thought to myself, there is no way all of these guys are that much stronger than me. There must be something they know or some sort of secret training method that they're utilizing in order to see that kind of progress. And I was right, but I'll get to that in a minute. So what exactly is the secret formula? I put it on paper and I like to call it the 12-set training framework to progress in any calisthenics skill.
Oh shit.
Pretty self-explanatory. However, think of it as a roadmap where every set brings you closer to your target skill. And the beauty of this approach, it's adaptable, meaning you can do it for any skill.
Huh?
Oh, right, so whether you're going for a planche, a front lever, or even a muscle up, this program still applies. Dynamic skills are kind of excluded in this category, but we'll get to that in a later video.
Section 2, structure.
The 12-set program is split into 3 exercises, 4 sets each. The first 4 sets are going to be the most important.
So 4 sets of the best variation possible. Here the goal is to do as much volume or as long of the hold as possible in the best possible variation you're able to do. Don't put too much emphasis on the form as the next sets in the training are going to be more for improving form. 4 max holds like planche or front lever, 4 to 6 minutes rest, and same goes for strength dynamics with a lot of volume or 1 rep max.
The goal in the first sets is to do as much volume or as long
Okay, I didn't have to read it.
of a hold as you can in the best possible variation of the element you're trying to pursue. Don't put too much emphasis on super correct form, as for the next sets are more form focused. Here, you're just trying to go all out and do your absolute best. The next 4 sets.
Here the goal is to build the basic strength of the element you are trying to pursue. For example, if you are chasing planche and are only able to do straddle planche, you would try to do 4 sets of either advanced stacks or elevated planche leans. 4 minutes of rest between sets, putting more emphasis on form this time around.
The goal in these sets is to build up that basic strength in the element you're trying to pursue, as well as doing it with proper form this time around. So in these sets, make sure you're doing them with proper form. Otherwise, it's just not going to be all that effective or worth even doing. Because if you're going to be doing these sets with improper form in the lower progressions, the bad habits are going to pop up once again when you're going to be trying to go even further and further along. With that out of the way, let's get into the last 4 sets. And these are completely crucial to your success and rate of progress. So listen up. The last 4 sets are going to be something I like to call complementary exercise.
This is where you can play around and find the best exercise for you. Same as before, if you started with straddle planche and move to the elevated planche leans or tuck planche holds, here you can do regular planche leans, planche lean push-ups, etc. 4 minutes of rest between sets, aiming for 8 to 12 repetitions if the exercise falls under strength dynamics. If it falls under isometric strength, aim for 10 to 25 seconds and put a big emphasis on correct form. Alright.
What do I mean by that? This is where you have to find your specific weakness and attack it with specificity. After you've identified successfully your specific weakness, for example, a lot of people struggle with improper protraction in the planche, this is where you target it. So, all in all, the programming is pretty simple and straightforward, and you might even be actually doing something very similar to this already. However, the devil's in the details.
Section 3.
So, do you remember when I said I'd get to the secret in a minute? Or some sort of secret training method that
No, tell us already.
in order to see that kind of progress. And I was right, but I'll get to that in a minute. Well, here it is. Most of the time, why the top level athletes are so strong is probably a mix of 3 things. Number 1 would be proper programming. Most of the top level athletes you see have done the research and also optimized their workouts to their full potential.
These shots.
Right. Number 2, genetics. A lot of the top level athletes you see are more often than not complete genetic anomalies. So there's no real point in comparing yourself to them, since just by the data alone, you're probably not in the 0.1% of people who have the proper genetics to become a top-level calisthenics athlete.
Before we continue in this video, I would like to quickly react, not really to the genetics. Of course, genetics, we all know, it's quite often discussed topic, but to be able to do skills, it's not just about you needing to be a superhuman, being able to lift 100 kgs without ever training. It's not just about that, but just having good proportions, good, small calves, for example, because everything that's further away from your shoulders will affect you more. So if you will have 100 grams on your quads, you will feel a lot lighter than 100 grams on your calves, because calves are further away from your shoulders. So you just could have a small calves and you will progress faster in skills. It won't really affect your pull-ups, weighted pull-ups, there's no lever. And I saw many times on the internet people say that today's young people, younger generation is a lot better than the previous one in skills and everything. And it's not because they would be better humans, like stronger humans. Human evolution will take a lot of time before we'll see some changes. The reason why today's people can progress faster, let's say faster, is because they immediately start because of skills. Laizans, for example, first a year or 2, I'd say, was just training stuff. No tutorials, no videos on Instagram that could affect him and, change his mindset that he would start training because of skills. Of course, if one of today's kids will start training right away for skills, he will optimize his training for skills and he will get it faster. And he even knows about skills. People 15 years ago, 20 years ago, front level, what the hell is front level? So of course they were training for 5 years, then front level came up, and then all of those people that were training for 5 years already started, for example, training the front level after 5 years. I hope you get the difference between a kid starting today because of skills and kid 15 years ago starting because of just wanting to be healthy. And there were no tutorials. Don't forget that.
And the actual secret? Consistency. The top level athletes have been training for years, doing the same routines introducing proper progressive overload on a week-by-week basis. So, to summarize, consistency, proper programming, and elite level genetics is the backbone of a basically perfect calisthenics athlete. However, don't get discouraged, people. Just because you might not have elite level genetics does not mean that you're not capable of achieving feats of strength that you thought impossible before. I believe anyone, and when I say anyone, I mean anyone, even you, sir, can achieve any elite level skill if they put their mind to it and are ready to stick with the proper programming, not for days, weeks, months, but years. Years, people. Okay, so now that you understand what it takes to progress, nothing's going to really change if you don't implement what we've gone over here today.
Of course, these words that everybody can achieve elite skills depends on what you take, like elite skill, full Maltese, everybody can learn full Maltese. That's a question. In my previous videos, I said that not everybody will be able to do full Maltese, dead planche, full planche, archer push-ups, for example. If that was true, is question also.
The 12-set training formula is in the description of the video, completely free to download. Go look at it, as well as the secret 5 tips I give to pretty much anyone I coach.
Thinking about this method right now, it is interesting that it is so useful, it will give you results. Then why Pauls Pakalnins not using it? Because he's still struggling with this front lever, for example, with this full planche. Maybe the reason is because he's not training skills that much. He's more of a dynamic guy, I'd say. Every single body on this planet is unique. Every single one has different legs. Everyone has different long arms, short torso, taller femur bones, and everybody is unique. You have to approach every single individual individually. Because, for example, this method won't work for somebody. When this method should be used? When you are a beginner, when you are advanced, intermediate. In the previous video I mentioned Max True, which is a freak, man. This guy has muscles I don't even have on my body. This guy did his regular 10 set of 20 pull-ups, I believe, 12 set of 20 pull-ups, I don't know. And in between those sets, he had 10 minutes of rest, so, okay, he did a front level training, front level negatives, and he got it super quickly. He has the muscle, he has the foundation. He didn't need any of this. But these are just my opinions, you know. I try to keep working out simple, and you don't really need to be Einstein to achieve calisthenics skills. You gotta have a good diet, a base, and then you have it. Specific training, of course.
There's also a link to our website where you can book a consultation call with either me or
businessman.
Rinalds, where we'll take you step by step on how to basically introduce this training method for you specifically tailor-made. And also it's completely for free. So, what are you waiting for? Take action, and we'll talk to you soon.
Alright, so there you have the method. I, to be honest, expected something a little bit different. I'm not professional in programming. Of course, the makeup. Alright, CaliBoost store. Nothing. Personal workout program, 50 euros. Oh, here we have it. Personal meal plan, 70 euros. Alright, so CaliBoost is probably owned by these two guys, Pauls Pakalnins and Strenghtist. I don't know his name. Basically the new member of Laizans group.
Welcome to CaliBoost, where your fitness journey takes flight. Hello everyone, I'm Paul. This is my co-founder Rinalds, also known as Strenghtist.
Hi, we are excited to show you what
Strenghtist, I told you.
We are excited to show you what CaliBoost is all about.
At CaliBoost, we specialize in helping people reaching their fitness goals quickly and effectively.
Our coaching is designed to fit your unique needs, whether you're aiming to build muscle, lose weight, master new skills, or optimize your nutrition.
From body transformation and weight loss to skill training and meal plans, we've got you covered.
Join a community of like-minded individuals, all striving to achieve their fitness goals together. We offer training options both online
Fucking internet, man. Come on, bro.
both online and in person to fit your personal lifestyle.
Well, I wish you good luck, Pauls Pakalnins and Strenghtist with your CaliBoost. I believe they are lucky to be in Latvia, where the calisthenics is quite big sport, big thing, because, for example, in my country, calisthenics, nobody does calisthenics here. So how many days per week I should do it, for example? That's what I didn't see there. Maybe I was just blind, or probably not every day. If some of you watching this video actually try this method, well, it's quite early to see any results by using this method. So after a month, do comment down below what are your opinions about this method. And if you like this video, you can check out this one, which YouTube thinks you will like also.